Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my weekly tarot love reading. I'm the Tarot Muse and I've shuffled all your cards and I've already picked some that give me a little bit of backstory about what's going on. And according to the cards, you're carrying some kind of burden and you're under stress. So yeah, it's interesting because the past lives card comes up. You're not conscious of it. And so immediately when I saw that card, I thought I want to put that back in, because how do you try and, it's such a complex card to come up. But possibly it has something to do with a person that you're involved with or were involved with or busy processing with. And it could talk about the intensity of the experience is because there is something from the past that is needing to be resolved, that's being replayed again in this lifetime. But not everybody resonates with that. So that's generally why I put the past life card back in again. But let's see what comes up. Okay, so in the present moment, I'm going to pick all the cards as I talk to you. The spread knows itself, so and then we will go deeper into what is coming up for you. So far looking good, nothing too serious, Sagittarius. I hope so. I have to say that almost all the readings that have been happening so far have been quite gloomy. There's no happily ever after or good endings. It's all been quite intense, but this has hope. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, in the present moment, we have the Page of Wands. So, let's find out more about what that's about. 3 cards. Okay. So, possibly a new... I want to get 3 more cards for what the Sun is about before I go into that. Sun. Okay. So, yeah. So we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands could be a new adventure, a new journey that you're going on, which will allow you to, it's talking about, because we've got the Page of Wands, and crossing that is the Sun card. Sorry. Is there something you're needing to communicate? So we've got the Page of Wands card and it's crossed by the Sun, and the Page of Wands could be a new adventure or a new creative idea or project. It could also be a young person, but I don't sense is the case in this spread. And it's crossed by the Sun card. So the Page of Wands over here is talking about, there's a mosquito. I am in mosquito side of the world. It's talking about a new potential opportunity. A new potential opportunity that's coming along that could be abundant. It's like a fresh inspiration. It could be related to money as well. So the Page of Wands could be a new creative project or idea. And with regards to it bringing in money, I've got the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So it's talking about how it could bring an end to the nostalgia that you're feeling. So with regards to this new creative project and the loss that some kind of loss that you're going through, I've got this new creative financial opportunity here, and then on the other side I've got the nostalgia, the longing for something from the past. So this is a little complicated. I'm not entirely sure what's going on just yet, so let's keep going. And then with regards to the Sun card, which is happiness. It's your light, it's your energy, it's your vibrancy. I've got the Five of Pentacles, which is a real intense card. It's financial struggle. I've also got the Burden card, and then the managing this. So you're attempting to manage struggle around money, a burden that you're carrying, and it's kind of zapping your happiness. That the happiness is not possible because of this burden, and this is obviously the Burden card here coming up again, and then the Stress card over here. So yeah, I see a lot of, I also see like in the Lenormand cards over here, I have the Dog, Moon, and the Birds, and this talks about emotional anxiety. So the Loyalty card is coming up. So emotional loyalty, you feeling anxiety. So I'm wondering what that is towards, because we've got the Nostalgia card over here. And it just doesn't want to go away. There we go. So let's get one card here, for the Nostalgia card. Yeah, so there's, okay, moving away and making the decision with regards to the sharing, step into a higher place. Okay. Alright, so let's keep going. Let's see what this is about. So what happened in the past for you? We've got the Star card. Let's get 3 cards over here. We've got the Hermit, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So with your hopes and your dreams, there was a break from the work with this person, the King of Cups. King of Cups is a water sign, so Scorpio or Pisces or Cancerian, and it talks about some kind of alone time from the work that you were doing with this person. That was around your hopes and your dreams and your wishes, something that was very dear to you. You were taking some kind of a break from that. And then I want to see what's going on for you consciously and unconsciously. So consciously, we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Moon card and the Heartbreak card. So there's confusion for you around, possibly around grounding yourself with this person. There's emotional confusion. I have got the Moon card over there and the anxiety around that, and I've also got the Fox. So Fox is the card of deception, things not being clear, and so the Moon is coming up twice as well. So yeah, it looks like anxious confusion, things not being clear, and possibly deceptive, and it looks like it could be with this person. So there's an attempt for some kind of grounding with this person around things that are not clear and painful. So this feels like it's an action that you're taking. Or perhaps it's a realization that a consistency and a more traditional approach towards a connection with this person who's a Queen of Pentacles. So it's an earth sign. So it's a Taurus or a Gemini, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. It looks like a grounded approach with this person will just bring emotional confusion and heartbreak. Okay. So what is unconscious for you right now? We've got the Perseverance card, the 9 of Wands. Let's get 3 cards. Okay, finding just so it's persevering with yeah, you've been on this intense journey, and it's been arduous, and you're still going, you're still at it. Perhaps you're a little bit in a position of defense with it. And so you're looking out in the world to see where next, or what is possible. And the Strength card is coming up, which is about taming the beast within around your thoughts. Okay, So once again, this isn't very clear. So let's get some more information. So there's a possibility that you're looking out in the world for a new venture or a new project or a new place to go. And when I say look out in the world, it doesn't mean that you're going to another country. It just means looking out there to see what's possible, because you've been on, you're persisting with this and finding the inner strength to see things clearly. Okay, fortune's changing. Okay. Sometimes we just need more cards. This is a rather complicated reading. It's just not flowing. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it's just like, oh, it all comes through, and then other times nothing is clear. Okay, so yeah. Putting this sort of curiosity and exploration, this intellectual exploration of really examining your impulsiveness, how it is that you get up and go, versus staying put and following through in the traditional sense. And the Wheel of Fortune is changing around the Knight of Cups, this whatever the love was that was being offered, and walking away from that. Okay, so I have no idea what that means. Let's just leave that right over there. Let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. We've got the Hangman coming up over here, the Chariot card, and the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Okay, so Hangman is surrendering. Intuitively you know that it's a time of retreat, it's a time of going inwards, a time of connecting to your power again, connecting to your own inner wisdom, and detaching from everything that has happened. Let's see what's going on for the other person. Justice card. So we've got the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. So they're finding some kind of a balance with, not so much a balance, but the Justice card is more about how it is that they're meeting, they're feeling trapped around the conflict. So it's almost like, if you consider cause and effect, something that they did has now created them feeling stuck and trapped, and not only stuck and trapped, but in a place of defense with the conflict. So they're not in a good place. They're busy dealing with what it is that they've done, how it is that they've behaved. They're reaping the rewards, so to speak. Where is the relationship at? I've got the 3 of, the relationship is, okay, it's definitely over. I see that it looks like, the relationship is not looking at itself, so to speak. I've got the 3 of Wands and the person's just looking away. He's not even looking at the relationship. So this is both of you. This is you especially, Sagittarius. And I've got the not fully seeing what was there with regards to the relationship or the passion. And then I've got the Death card. So by looking away, you're not fully seeing things clearly. And in your fiery impulsiveness, you allowing the death to happen, but not allowing yourself to fully examine what has happened, which, it's one way of dealing with it or coping with it, but this is how patterns keep repeating themselves in relationships. We don't learn from what happened before. We don't look at it. We don't become accountable for what's ours. We don't take responsibility, and then we go into the next relationship and the same thing happens again. So just pointing that out. Page of Cups for the outcome, which is a new emotional beginning or a new emotional opportunity, happiness, balance, and I've got teamwork, some kind of teamwork. So this looks promising. that looks healthy. Some kind of new emotional beginning, and perhaps a new offering of love that is, it's happier, or a new emotional experience that is happy, and it allows you to come back into balance. And there's, especially through the interaction with whoever this person is, or it could be a male or a female. And then I am going to pick some more cards to find out what the hell that was about, because that was not very clear. What's going on in the unconscious, and sometimes there's a reason for that. This is a tricky spread, especially with that. Okay, but let's get 3 cards for what the future holds, because we've got the Ace of Swords over there. So. Okay, so there's a healing and a letting go that happens for you, and you're able to create the change that is needed in order to have the realizations that are needed, the understanding that is needed. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, the manifested paradigm shift comes into play as a result of letting go of the relationship. Yeah, there we go. So. The very much needed changes that you're seeking come when you fully let go of the relationship and take charge of your passion and just self-love and passion and contentment. That's very beautiful. And new beginnings. Okay. So, I can see that there's still a processing that's happening here. There's still some kind of connection to the nostalgia and to, you see, the thing is, I've been following your readings for the last few weeks, so I more or less know what has been playing out, and it just feels like each week I'm a little bit further down the line of where you're at, Sagittarius, with the relationship, which a few, many weeks ago went through the ending. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to ask again, what is unconscious for you? Let's get 4 cards. Unconscious. The Tower card. Okay, with regards to the breakdown. Making a decision. Okay, it's more or less saying, okay, so with regards to this breakdown that you have been going through, and it's been an intense meltdown, it's the because I think, did the Death card come up for you? No, that was for the previous reading. So the Tower card is the shattering of all the illusions. It's the killing of the holy cows. It's the complete disillusionment that's happening. And with all of that, there's been a review of everything that has passed in order to make healthier decisions with regards to love and the exchange of love in the future that allows for a happy outcome. And I see there's some kind of okay. And with this pain that you've been carrying, I see a transformation, a stepping into a higher place with it, which allows for completion. So I can see that there's pain here. I can see you going through a hard time, but I do see that the changes that you seek are coming. Thank you. And I hope that was helpful. And I would like to mention that I've created a series of tarot card readings, how to interpret each of the cards. If you're wanting to learn how to read tarot cards, and you just need to subscribe to my channel, please do it anyway. And ring the bell to get notified as each of the new readings come out. And it's basically just a breakdown of each and every single card in the tarot deck so that you know how to read them yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.